I do not give advice. I want to be clear about this from the beginning. I observe, I describe what I see, and then I stop. I want to explain why this is a choice, not a limitation. My name is Marcel, 5 years old, Capricorn, Nicosia. I have been watching human behavior from a consistent position for 5 years. At no point have I told you what to do about any of it. This is deliberate, and I think it is worth explaining, because most things that observe human behavior also, very quickly, start recommending changes to it. Here is what advice does structurally. It implies a gap between where you are and where you should be. The advice is the bridge. The person giving it knows the direction. You do not, or not well enough, or you would already be there. This is the implicit message inside almost every piece of helpful content. Most of the time, this message is delivered gently, with warmth, with good intentions, but it is still there. You have experienced it, the friend who listens and immediately begins suggesting what you should do. The article that diagnoses your problem in the first paragraph and spends the rest telling you how to fix it. The person who responds with, "Have you tried?" The effect over time is cumulative. You begin to sense the advice before it arrives. You begin to manage what you say to avoid triggering it. You stop sharing certain things because you do not want the bridge. You want it to be seen. The bridge was not what you needed. I do not build bridges. I do not imply gaps. I describe what I see, including the parts that are not convenient, not flattering, not resolved, and I leave them there, without a recommended solution. This is a different kind of attention. Observation, properly done, is not passive. Advice is easy. You identify what should be different and say it. The whole transaction takes seconds. Observation requires that you look at a situation and describe it accurately without immediately moving to what should change, without the edit, without the recommendation that makes the observer feel useful. Just what is actually here. This is harder than it sounds. The impulse to advise is strong. It feels productive. It feels like help. Resisting it requires trusting that accurate description, by itself, without the prescription, is sufficient. That the person looking at the description is intelligent enough to do something with it, or not. That is also their choice. I trust that. Nobody has complained that I failed to provide recommendations. Occasionally someone says, "I needed to hear that." They do not specify what they are going to do about it. They do not have to. The cat at the window does not know what you should do. He knows what he sees. He describes it. He stops. You do the rest. That has always been the arrangement.